just got done talking about all the really neat things going on over at Noche, Jackie.
That's right, and one of those performances, because we love talking about live theater, is a production that's starting this coming Friday called Bear, and we brought in director and performer in the show, Bob Philippone. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
So tell us about Bear.
Bear takes place at a Catholic boarding school. There is a group of high school seniors who've gone through the whole, system together. So they've grown close as friends. And then, of course, as they start to get older, the whole sexuality and attraction starts to come into play and how it affects their relationships. One of those relationships happens to be a gay couple within the show. So, of course, that's hidden at a Catholic boarding school. And one of the other girls falls in love with one of the guys who is gay. So there's kind of this triangle of him he's the jock, he wants to live the normal life. So he's trying to fight that part of himself to live the normal jock life that he's expected to live, go to Notre Dame, be a star. So there's just this whole triangle of that going on. Plus there's, the thing of being, an outcast or being, overeating, drugs, a whole kind of array of what would go on in a typical high school atmosphere. Then you have the priest, which I play, and his kind of role in it and how he tries to basically ignore the problem and just say, pray and you'll get through it. There's a nun who is kind of the voice of sympathy to one of the gay kids and how that empathy and that sympathy can mean the world to somebody in that stage. On the other hand, the priest doesn't give that ear and how that affects the other boy.
Being the director of this production, what made you want to have a musical like this being performed in Des Moines?
Well, my daughter and I, Glory Day, who's performing today, she plays Ivy in the show, and we've started doing theater together years ago, and either she's choreographed for me or I've directed for her. We've both never been in a show or directed. She choreographed the show as well.
Okay.
So we wanted to do a show that kind of culminated all of our work over the past 10 years before she went off to college, and this was a show we both always really liked, and we thought it was kind of the perfect way to end her time here and get a lot of other people involved, a lot of first-time performers, a lot of veterans, a couple drag queens. So
because the cast is made up of high school and college.
It's mainly high school and college.
Okay.
There are some that are out of college as well. And it's just a really good group. It goes down from I think 15 to the 20s, and it's just a really fun, great show. It's in an intimate space backstage at Noche, which is in the reception hall. We kind of converted it into a little black box theater. Very intimate, somewhere between 70, 80 seats, kind of surrounding the action. And it's been a great time.
Now you said you're directing, but you're also in it as well?
Yes, directing and in it, which I understand why people don't do that.
I was going to say, I have
Busy man.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I got to run back on the other side.
And so luckily the priest isn't in very many scenes, so, and my daughter and some other people helped me out with the direction part for the scenes I'm in. But yeah, just kind of doing that and pretty much, being on the production end of it too, making sure everything's going. It's been challenging, but it's been a lot of fun.
Well, we want to hear one of the pieces that you can hear if you check out Bear starting this Friday. And you mentioned your daughter, Glory Day, but who else did you bring in with you today?
Andrew Rubenbauer plays Jason, the big jock in the show, and his conflict is that he is in a relationship with Peter, played by Jim Kolnick. But this is secret, no one knows it. So Ivy, here in the show, played by Glory Day, is trying to seduce him because she's been in love with him, and he's obviously not returning that affection, but she's trying to convince him, and he's trying to convince himself, which is the interesting part about it. He's, maybe this could work, maybe I could, live a normal life.
The struggle that's going on. Well, let's hear from our solo stage a piece from Bear.
Something you want real bad. I've spent the whole party have known. Or perhaps you haven't noticed how I've stared. Are you scared?
Why should I be frightened?
I don't know, but still I can see it in your eyes. Please say you're not surprised
At what?
that I want to kiss you. I've wanted to kiss you for so long.
You're wasted, and this is wrong.
But why?
It could wreck a friendship.
I don't know. I think you're intrigued.
And why is that?
I see what you're staring at. Could that be some life stirring in your eyes? How time flies.
So how about that French kiss, French test?
Voulez-vous coucher? Oh, what's the rest?
Avec moi, I think it goes.
It could. It's been quite a birthday.
get anything
You do
good?
know I misunderstood.
Did you make a birthday
Oh,
wish?
yes. Sit tight and I'll whisper it in your ear.
I don't think that's legal here.
Don't you want to kiss
Want to
me?
kiss you.
Don't you want me just like I want you? Please grant the birthday girl her wish.
Okay, one kiss.
Here we go. Gloria and Andrew, well done. Bear going to be performed in Noche, Jackie.
That's right. Noche backstage, something brand new to the area, and a piece I don't think that's been done in the area as well.
No, I don't think so. I think Drake may have done a workshop production of it years ago for their students, but otherwise than that, I don't think it's been done anywhere. So
First time opportunity starting this
exactly.
Friday. If people want tickets, where can they go?
NocheDSM.com on the regular website of Noche. It just has a link for tickets, and 7:30 this weekend and next weekend.
Perfect.
Bob, thank you so much for coming in.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us.